Okay, wait and see if this updates. Okay, wait and see if this updates. Yep. All right, so I had to switch to DirectX 11. See if this updates. You can tell I unmuted YouTube just to see if I had audio. All right, so let's try this again. No warnings from YouTube about my stream quality. I haven't run DirectX 11 ever, that I can recall, on this game. So Vulkan was jittery as hell while streaming. DirectX 12 can't be captured by OBS because of an incompatibility issue. So we'll see if the game will run decently on DirectX 11 so that I can do both streaming and play the game efficiently. It's hard to time things when your screen is jittering. So let's see. Frame rate looks a little bit weird, cycling between 60 and 61. And it feels smoother. Yeah, smoother than Vulkan. But this cycling between 60 and 70 is kind of annoying. I've got that set in my options to VSync. Let's see. Let's see what it does. I wonder if maybe that's why it was having problems, because I had it locked to try to sync, and the sync was causing problems. Yeah, that seems much better. All right, I think my inventory is full. Yep. Indeed. That was interesting. Click. So what do we got by comparison? Yeah, I knew I had gotten one of those before. 27 to 57. Oh, 6% of mana. Which is the highest roll. That's a minimum. So regardless of the regen rate, the 6% energy shield is a better buff. I'm going to drop this thing in my stash and see if somebody will buy it. It's green, so why wouldn't I want it?
I'm sure someone will want that.
Me too. All right, what do we got? Chilled ground. Wee! Elemental weakness, critical hit bonuses, freeze. Yeah. So it's 5 affixes. I could probably do that if I'm careful. I'm still practicing this build, learning how to play it, and I suck because I'm an old man and I got the bad reflexes. Load times are terrible this expansion, or this season. What we're going to do, I really don't like Expedition. I really don't. Can I get anything better? That's a possibility. All right, so increased experience, fine. Let's do this. One revive. I'm not really used to playing it safe like this. I usually run with 6 mods and 0 revives, but this character is still in the building phases. Oh, freeze up. Look at that. My frames are dropping to near 0. What is going on? Oh, it's my shader. I'm just going to pause it with the passive tree and wait for that shader meter to go down. You can see that, but it's right here. Shader's pegged. Because I switched to DirectX 11, it probably has to cache the textures again for the first time that they're loaded. Well, the drive isn't as active. The CPU's kind of fluctuating there. Oh, saw things move. What was that? I don't know if it's downloading textures or reading them into memory or what. Come on. Let's see if it's better.
Too soon.
Too soon on that. Really?
Get her before me. None can oppose me.
There's the freeze up again. It's intermittent. It's just the weirdest thing. What the hell? My charm down here disappeared when it activated. Scared me. Come on. It's a speed buff. Jesus, it's unplayable.
I need more time.
That's what attack speed would do. Or skill speed. If I started stacking skill speed, it could make things much better. This is a tower, so I got to kill the boss and then remember to click the switch. I have this terrible habit of exiting the zone after the boss, and then remembering, oh, you got to flip the lever. Okay. Got move speed and crit. Can't even see the box there. My life just changed. What happened? P. GPU's kind of high right now. There's a spirit here. Researcher's strongbox. That's good enough.
Whatever's in here, I'm taking it.
Yeah, almost unplayable because of the frame rate.
To serve me.
15 FPS right now because of DirectX 11. Vulkan was better. Phooey. Let's see. Let's switch it out. Options. Hope it doesn't crash my game. It'll probably crash. That wouldn't surprise me at all. An unexpected disconnection occurred. I hear movement in the back behind me. Yeah, I'm trying Vulcan now without the restriction of the V-Sync. Jesus. I really got to get more rarity, item rarity. I'm losing my wolves. Got to resummon them. This isn't bad. I think I need to get onslaught on my talisman, and that'll help a lot. I really need the extra waystones. Just coming together.
What is it? Zest is a strip if you must. Acceptable.
Okay, it's fine.
Fine.
Fine. Yeah. I'm going to start stacking some of these tablets up in here. Waystone drop chance, yes. I probably should start running Abyss now that I have a little bit better survivability. The Abyss mobs can definitely ruin your day, though, if you go in there unprepared. Pretty sure I just heard the wife come in, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna close my camera. Yeah. I hate when I have that one hair that comes down. It's right across my face. It's unpleasant. All right, so I haven't found the idol for that yet. Looks like it's being fed from here. I assume that the idol drops from one of the nodes where the little blood is feeding. So I'll just keep going that way. Kind of annoying that I had 3 tier 15 maps and none of the bosses dropped a stone. So I had to buy a tier 14 from Doriani.
Single-minded beast.
Full plate. What the actual fuck just killed me? What just killed me? I'll have to watch that back on the playback, see what the hell that was.
Death is my power to wield.
Maybe it was one of those. It's like bomber guys throwing grenades or something. Just remembered, I need gold. Get some exposure on that dude. Okay. I haven't run the temple since the patch, I don't think. Curious how it plays now. Yay, I got elemental curse. Yeah, this is so much smoother now. Vulcan is fine without the frame rate lock. Saw somebody lobbing something there.
Death, take you.
That howl can get you killed if you use it at the wrong time when there's ranged mob nearby. I discovered that the hard way. Yeah, I really got to get more rarity. Item rarity on my items. Because this sucks. Getting no divines. I think I've gotten 3 total since leveling. Mm-hmm.
You should have served me.
Gonna hang back and lob some oil at those guys while I'm recovering my energy shield. Whoop.
Another corpse to serve me.
almost got all my walls with that explosive. Kind of hate how that locks you into an ability. Son of a bitch. I'm so stupid. I saw it coming. Saw it coming. Oh, I suck. Yeah, I gotta play a build that is unkillable and like literally does billions of damage per second. That's my way to win.
Too much clutter.
Yay, tier 14. Guess I gotta go sell because I'm broke.
What is it?
No, don't salvage it. Sell it.
Have you found more? I surf. That gold is worth more than this.
Just a quick inspection of everything before I discard it. Kingsguard. Drop it there. Shadow 947. Okay. That one's got quality on it. And as we know, the iron scraps are worth money. Exalts.
Simple-minded beast.
In a map where they're lobbing grenades like that, you just got to constantly be on the move. Can't stand still for too long. Preempt the timer or their detonator.
Death, take you.
Almost to the boss. Can't believe that every time I get up 10% into my level, I just have a bad gameplay moment and end up dying. Goodbye, monkey.
Another pretender to power.
At least this build is good against the monkey. I've seen a lot of people die to that thing. I don't have room for anything, do I? I'll come back and get it because I need the money.
Yes. Zesht is a strange being. What do you need?
No movement speed.
gold is worth more than peace.
Jump. Fire, thorns. Thorns is a prefix. It's not a bad bell. Just needs one more affix.
Let us hope Zesh now.
I'm sure someone will want that.
We'll see. Hmm.
You did well. What is it?
I'm tired of
That may be
climbing the freaking mountain on this. And blue, just use one augmentation. All right. I've only got the one, so I want that Waystone drop chance to be at least something. Number of rare monsters, extra cold, they break armor. Okay. Waystone drop chance, 40%. I'm going to hit it with one exalt. 65%. Mine is 12 player resistances. That could end up in a death, so I'm just going to go with 4. Until I have a pool of Waystones, I've got to keep trying. Because I don't have the gold to keep buying tier 14s or 15s. Well, you can't buy 15s. You can buy 14s and recombine 3 to make a 15. Okay. Biatch.
Aren't you beautiful?
One thing I do like about the witch build is that bleed does jack shit.
Another corpse to serve me.
Because it bypasses the energy shield and would directly affect the health. And my health can't change while I have energy shield. So bleed and poison, no biggie. There are some things that hurt like hell, but at least that's not one of them. Always being wary of any potential death scenarios. Or monument. Or monolith, rather.
Vile flower. I need more time.
Couldn't apply the mark. Okay. Yeah, the minions aren't doing bad damage, considering they have a 72 spirit investment. But you get 8 of them. Plus, oh, I'm down to 6 of the little wolves. So the trick with that is you unequip the mark skill, freezing mark, and then you pounce, and it'll spawn another wolf when you kill it. So now I'm at 7.
Who's me?
Now I'm at 8. I think that's the limit. Yeah, 8 is the most. So pause. Freezing mark goes right back where I took it out. And
Pathetic creation.
so the pounce is running this combo thing. So right now it's at 21,216 on the pounce itself. So if I go up here and I start smacking things and I build up combo, so it's got 16 stacks. It can go up to 20. It still shows 21,000. And I'm not sure what that affects. I'm not really sure. But it says the combo increases damage by 20%. I mean, this number didn't change. Oh, I'm down on rage, that's why. That's probably why. So let's see. Full rage. My damage changes when minions are near me. Let's just see. If I'm full rage and I have combo. Yeah, that number's changing, but this isn't. It's weird. Total damage 32,000. So yeah, it stacks it up. So it seems like a good choice. There might be others that are better. There's one stoicism that I used for a bit, and then I discovered that every time that I used pounce, the damage went down because it's treated as a travel skill and it resets it to 0. I got full inventory right now. I'm going to go ahead and go to town, sell, and then come back and do the Vol runs. Mm-hmm.
Have you found more of what we... What do you need? Take our gold and go.
Fire skills. Nope. If it was physical spells, it'd be worth using or keeping.
Our gold is worth more than this.
Mm-hmm. Cold, chaos, physical energy. No.
Collect more otherworldly remnants.
I should keep a few exalts on me just for strong boxes. Let's see.
Hail.
what is it called? Talisman. So I want melee skills. Let me think. We get 7, I think. All right. We're gonna go up here. What's the minimum level for 7? 64. Can it roll 8? Cannot. Wow. So that's the high end on it. The crit chance on Jade is terrible. I don't want a Jade Talisman. I don't crit very often as it is. I don't want to reduce it even more. Trade filters, we'll just say we'll add in increased physical. And we'll set it to about 130. Right there. It's only that. Critical hit chance. Equipment filters. Let's set the minimum DPS to about 500. Three divine. If I don't set a max and I sort, I get all those really high ones. So let's set a limit of, well, obviously we don't want that. About if I add a stat root of count, add Phys, and cold. 1. It's really shitty. I mean, what is the claw that I'm using worth? What if I lower this to 6? Oh, much more affordable. Much more affordable. So, $380 matches. It's too many. Basically what I'm looking for is a high number here and cold, or just the high physical. I don't want fire, because fire, I don't need the damage type. Although I do have increased fire damage, it's not that impactful because I'm already igniting everything with the pets. Lightning would help with shock, because I am running with 1 storm mage for the chance to shock. This one here doesn't look too bad. 2 divines. Leeches mana. I want Onslaught. Chance to gain Onslaught, killing hits with this weapon. Is that it? Yeah. 8 divines. And by comparison, I crafted this thing and it cost me like 20 exalts to craft. That one. It's just, it hit fire damage instead of cold. And I didn't get Onslaught, I got attack speed. Attribute requirements is worthless to me, but I could probably sell that thing for 5 divines based on what I'm seeing on the market. If I uncheck that. If you use an essence, you can get 5, so that's probably really cheap. Let's limit it to 5 and then sort by DPS. Physical. We scroll down and down and down. I've only got 2 divines. So let's limit it. Exalts. There's only 2. Honestly, isn't terrible for 350. But if I go to divines and I say max 2 divine. So physical DPS. And if I check that, no results because of that. So it's a tough call. Do I want to go to that extreme? I don't even know what mine is. This is 425. 1.3. You take the average of these two for the physical. Let's see here, calculator. So let's see here. I'll just drop that in the middle. So I want that. We'll start at the average of the physical. 227 plus 431 equals 658 divided by 2. So that's the average. Multiply that by attacks per second. Nope. I hit the wrong button. Damn it. 227 plus 431 equals, divided by 2 equals, times 1.41, 463 physical DPS. Somebody with a Russian name just joined my area. They can buy something. Yay! So my weapon is 463 DPS for physical, plus whatever that is for fire. We'll say it's probably a quarter of that, maybe 120. So to buy a weapon comparable to mine, it is, we'll say 500 is a top end. Actually, I want to say physical DPS around 450. Total DPS, no limit. Doesn't have the haste, the attack speed. This one does. 461. Yeah, that's less DPS than mine. It's going for 2 divines. So if I set the limit to 5 divines, see where I land. Total DPS, 663. That's closer to what I'm using. Yeah, I could totally sell my current claw for that much.
Yes?
He zoned in, didn't buy anything, and left. What the hell? Well, he's still here. Shopping. Yeah, whatever. Let's go back to the sump. Minimize that. Window capture off. Sorry, just checking my OBS here. Yeah, looks good. It's gone. All right, into the Val Ruins. Defeat the architect at level 75 or higher as a quest. So I got to get to the architect. Where the hell is he? Right there. I haven't been running it because of the risk of getting your ass killed. So lame, I can't put that there. The hell? What is this influence? That increases that's power. I don't want to put this here because that will basically block me from going up to a 0. Nothing gained from putting that there. I don't even know what the hell this is for. Oh, that's just rarity. So I could drop that there and never run it, I think, and it couldn't destabilize. Probably should have left that. Put it at the end of a chain or something. Whatever. I know that'll destabilize once run. long load time here.
The insides shuffle.
All right, so I'm not going here because that just increases all rarity. And I believe if I complete it, it'll just destabilize. I can go here. Not that there's going to be anything there. Wait, what did I give? Unique monsters have 10% increased effectiveness, so that's bosses. I don't know if those can destabilize if I don't run the room. Either way, I got to go left and up.
Ancient fools! Death is my power to wield.
Come on, show me the money. Give me something good today. Oh, that's a workbench. Face me. Okay, we got a dude over here hollering out at me. He's calling me out, folks. Gotta go mess him up.
A fine little trinket.
All right, let's see. This direction is safe to clear all areas. It shows that there's a door there, but there isn't. All right, boys. Time to mess him up wherever he's at. Is that him? Nope.
Death, take you.
Where's this Grimfang? He must be in the next room up. He's in one of these, I think. Let's just clear the path a little bit.
You challenge.
These archers and got snipers from a distance can ruin your day, dropping poison on your head. I don't know where the spy master is. Is that him up here? Whoop, poison. What was that? Waystone? Yep. Let's just eat a corpse.
No one best me.
Not hitting her. A lot of poison in the room. That poison eats energy shield. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. Where's his Unchained Beast? He must be in the upper left. I got a token. What is it? Increases maximum medallion capacity by 1. Nice. Can I just use that? Yes. Been limited to 3 for ages.
None can oppose me.
Pretty easy. Oh, clicked the wrong thing.
No.
Gemini bows are sometimes valuable, so let's just see what I can get out of that. I need the gold.
Ancient fools!
Those can go. No crafting bench in here. So I'm here up to there. Got some power charges. Let's let the minions do their thing. I'm just commanding my minions to go into the room by hitting the tilde key. So you can literally just solo stuff without even engaging it with minions. It's a cheese, but it works. Gong, what the hell is that?
I think not. None can oppose me.
Screw it. We'll just see what this is. Probably valuable. Not valuable. I don't know, 82 or 83 because it's kind of a darker yellow, almost orange. Okay, so let's see. I got to make sure I'm not going the wrong way. This room. I don't know if I cleared those. So I need to. No, I haven't. That lunar blessing is quite good. Okay, so that room's good. So I got to do both of those. If you run deep into the room, all the minions will warp in. If you don't, they may stand at the doorway.
No.
Minions deal 32% increased damage. I don't think I've seen that one. Screw that Gemini bow. +2. So from here, I got to go around. Shapeshift back. These things will one-shot you if you get in front of them. I have discovered this the hard way. It is not pleasant. No crafting materials. Bench. Let's see.
Death is my power to wield.
Got to make sure I don't go to the wrong room. If I go in here, then it guarantees I'm going to lock out all these things that I've cleared. I want to get to this vault first, because if you die on the boss, you don't get to come back in.
Remnants of a dead empire. No.
Whoop. All right.
I need more time.
Time for you to die, dude. Nope, my turn. Shit. Well, at least I can restart from here. You can die on that area. You just can't die on the boss. Okay, let's go to my dump stash, which is full. Shit. Dump some stuff. I don't have room for that. Move that up there, move that over there, drop that there, and good to go. Back in. That was just me being stupid. I got too over aggressive on it and didn't play it smart. Now got to run all the way up here. Nearest waypoint. Checkpoint. Where was I? Here? No, I was in here.
Death, take you.
I don't know what's doing damage to me, but it hurts. No crafting bench in here? Oh, there is. I must have hit the C. Adds an augment socket. Woo! An artificer's orb. Exciting. Junk, junk, and junk. Yep. And, this goes up that way. Not bad. Got a new checkpoint in case I die again. XP is so goddamn slow, though.
Death is my power to wield.
Oh, oh, there it is. Yeah, I howl again.
Get out of my way.
Mm-hmm. Tier 2 Crimson Amulet. Never know. It might be worthwhile. Alright, so. Here, got 2 more rooms here. Love it when that works. I just so rarely pull it off. Spy Master's Study. And there ain't shit in here ever. What is this? Is there a boss? Anything? Nope. Boom. Exciting.
How useful.
Give me a divine, baby. Not divine. Greater chaos. That ain't bad. Ain't terrible, but it ain't a divine. Now. Alright, what's left? So I am 13 of 18. I skipped this because I don't want to lose it. I skipped that because I don't want to lose it. I think it might destabilize even if I don't run it. If I don't enter it. So that's done. Yeah, just the architect. I went up against the architect earlier, yesterday, and I got cocky again. I literally had him at like 5% and had taken 0 damage. And then I just stood there in an AoE. Because, oh, you can't damage me while I got energy shield.
Death is my power to
Wrong.
wield.
It one-shotted me. It was like a big AoE that went off at his feet. I know if you kill, even if you kill the architect, you can't re-enter the dungeon to loot stuff. I do remember seeing that the first time I went through this on my shaman. That I was disappointed that I didn't pick everything up that I wanted to pick up, and then I couldn't go back in. We'll just find an empty stash tab here and just dump this stuff for now. Yeah, fine, good enough.
What power will I claim today?
Can't teleport back to where I was because why could you? Alright, time to fight this guy.
You have come too far.
Ancient fools!
Never consider the end.
Go.
Permeable wrath.
We got exposure on it. I'll just let my pets kill him.
I need more time.
Mother effer. That almost killed me again. Maximum medallion capacity again. Nice. Kind of sucked being limited to 3 of them.
I'll hold this medallion for you. Too much clutter.
Okay. How about we take those? No, I don't have to worry about that. All right. Perfect design.
Over. I pore over my designs constantly. I know Doriani or his proxies will try to stop Atsiri's ascension. Fools. I've calculated every result, every possible nuance. My perfect mechanism is not one design. It is a living machine. A temple construct that can modify its internal structure to change and adapt. History will show. I am the greatest genius of them all. Not you, old friend.
Cool bit of lore.
I have done it. We now have full access. Use Shippocado's console to open a path to the Royal Access Chamber. From there, we will be able to gain entry to Atziri's private chambers on our next attempt.
Room destabilizes once complete. I can only place it in certain spots. Here? What is this? Place a restricted room card. Well, what the hell is that? After defeating the architect blah, 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 blah. I can't place this anywhere. I don't know. No, maybe I have to go to the main console outside to do this? I'm going to put that there. Don't care about that. Change device of salvaging socketed augments. Also, it destroys the item and pulls the augments out. Yeah, that's not a big deal. High-level rune. That is a high-level rune. That is a high-level rune. Random lineage support is what we want. I don't know if that'll connect. It does. So, cool. Kind of garbage. I don't think there's going to be much demand for that unless somebody sockets in like a plus spell level rune into an item and doesn't care about destroying it. Okay, so I can't do this anywhere. It won't let me place it. Place an additional restricted room card after defeating the architect. Okay. I don't know.
I have done it. We now have full access. Use Shippocado's console to open a path to the Royal Access Chamber. From there, we will be able to gain entry to Atziri's private chambers on our next attempt.
Temple's not complete. I'm going to roll the bones and say, yes, leave, because I want to see if... what's that? I can place it here? Okay. What happens? You son of a whore. I placed a disabled card and it freaking destroyed it. Cock. This league mechanic is so hard to understand. Go, you can place this restricted thing after defeating him, and then you defeat him, and sure enough, it destabilizes. Alright, do I know? Boss is over here. How the hell do I get to him? Must be down this way.
Vile flower. I will feast on your soul. None can oppose me.
Christ. All right, here we go. Oh, it's Desperate again.
No.
Up to 196k gold. Yay.
Speak. This is all we have.
It's really tempting to hit this with... Oh, it's already corrupted, so I can't get the... what's it called? Onslaught. I think it comes from Abyss. Sure.
I will make use of this.
You know what? It's tier 2 and a tier 1.
Of course.
My current chest, tier 2 on increased armor. I think there's an essence.
New hail.
What's the good news?
How?
Meh. Oh, if that had run World Spirit, I'd have been so happy. Screw it.
What's new?
It's Malice, so We'll go 3.
Someone is bound to buy that.
Doesn't need to be perfect. Greater would do it. Add life. Increased armor, evasion, or energy shield. So 68%. I'd put that at about 700. Not worth the trouble. I'll throw it on the shop as a base. Somebody might buy it for like 3 exalts.
It's like a good deal.
They might. I mean, it's a good roll on the increased armor and energy shield. So people who craft might find it useful. I don't have the currency right now to deal with it. Excuse me. All right, another ruby, blue, another emerald. Three. Only jump.
Have you found? I have many services.
I'll hit it with a regal. And hit tier 1. I'm not going to roll it. Screw it.
Let us hope Zest now lies.
Hey, I got 3 waystones on that map. That's awesome. I think I'm going to drop that in my stash too. It's the only one showing the little blood trail going up to the vault, so hopefully that's where the key drop, the idol is. What we got? Critical stun build up. At 3? It's 4. Shocked ground sucks, but Experience and experience, because I want a level. Only 88. At least I got tier 15 maps again. That was the biggest pain in the ass. Them not dropping them 3 maps in a row, and I ended up running out. Wing of Winter. Oh, that's Tornado Bird in cold form. I think I had full rage. I'm not sure. I might not have. If I don't have full rage and I hit that howl, then the debuff, the buff wears off before I can cast it again. Got to keep an eye on my health bar. I have this bad tendency to just stand there and beat on stuff and not notice that I'm about to die. I've got the ADD.
Come on now, don't go all day.
That's cool. Tujin's got a freaking modifier of some sort. He's got energy shield aura. Cool. Can I make him a pet? Okay, immune to chaos, don't care. Lightning. Break armor. Physical damage. I'm not seeing anything that increases the chance of getting the logbooks. I get that up there. I don't think that hit it. Move, pets. Can't quite hit that one up there. Oh. We'll start right there. We'll go here. Jump over here. Ah, so close. Come a little bit this way. There we go. Got 2 left. Oh, monster grant 100% increased experience. I'm going to change my path and get to that first. As fast as possible. We'll go like that. And then there. Both of those. Cool. More experience is awesome. Right there. And now you watch me die on the first fucking explosion. That would be par for the course. I hit that prematurely. I wasn't full rage. Bitch! Oh my god, that was close. He started raining down arrows on me, I think. I think it was rain of arrows. Or hail of arrows. I can't remember what it's called. That was really, really close. Alright, now where?
You should have served me.
If anybody watching has any questions about the build or anything, feel free. Be glad to answer them. Okay. Boss room. Still, there's only one rare up, so screw it. Well, only one feature. Where's he at? There he is. All right. You're done, dude. He killed my mage. What a dick. A lot of rares still up, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to get those because it's where the currency comes from. Usually.
Death, take you.
And technically this could be a one-button build. 2 buttons, I guess. Because you got to howl.
Get out of my way.
Ugh. Biatch. Go get him, pets. Ugh. Dude's got that freaking aura that slows you. Attaboy. That bubble, the temporal aura, was like seriously affecting me. All right. The inventory is okay. What the hell? Oh, it's quality. I wonder why I picked up a flask. Hey, help me, help me. I'm just periodically resummoning the wolves. I just shift form from wolf to human to it unsummons the wolves because I don't have enough spirit for it without them in human form. And they resummon with full health. So the Infernal Legion doesn't kill them when they're really low. They last like 3 minutes without it, though, without switching. And if I use pounce, it regens 5% of their life. Come on. They were spamming the button, it wasn't working. Ooh, research box. We like those. Okay. Do I juice it one more time? Jesus, I saw it coming. I saw it coming. I was like, I didn't get a time. Didn't get away in time. I was trying to get that howl off while I was at full rage. And the mana drain aura is a damage over time. It does lightning damage over time.
Me.
And I rolled the lucky roll. There's a divine behind that thing. Dang. Buh. Yeah, my Atlas tree I've got set up to give me a chance to open a chest twice. To everybody watching presently or later. In the Atlas tree, I probably ought to redo this a little bit because I'm not as huge on... Well, I need the waystones right now, which is why I'm this way. To pick up the extra waystones. Quantity of precursor tablets, and then the mods of the waystones, and I come down this way for rare monsters, and the most important thing is strong boxes can have a higher chance to be research, which is currency, and then over here you've got this 15% chance for it to be opened twice. So that's what just happened, and it gave me a divine on the first, I've seen clips of other players who have run that and got as lucky as getting 5 divines from one box. Incredible. They had a truckload of quantity loaded. That was before they changed the way that the towers worked, though. So you could stack up multiple towers and juice quantity like crazy.
Can create better.
I still got to find a couple of the unique maps in order to finish my atlas. Oh, white gold amulet. What level is it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There. 80. Off of 81. It's money. It's fine. Map's done. Divine. I thought my game dropped divine, but it was yours. Yeah. Sorry, I just saw that in chat there. Yeah, I didn't see the divine because the display of the strongbox being openable again was hiding it, so it was behind it. That's not a bad one, but it's goodbye. I think my flasks are max quality. Yeah. Rise Embrace. Again, I think that's the third one of those I've gotten. Pariah, right there. So 64, 73. Yeah, this one's better than the one I had. And we salvaged the old. Why did I pick that up? Oh, because of the movement speed. Some people buy those. Usually only the high quality ones, but sometimes you see people buy the ones that have the flat movement speed on them.
I'm sure someone will want that.
It'll probably be an exile. I don't care.
We need to collect. I serve.
No. No.
All gold is worth more than this. Let us hope Zesh now lies dormant.
I think I probably ought to put together a build guide for this. It's really come together for the experiment. The wolf pack isn't as garbage with Infernal Legion as without. Their damage is pretty awful without it, but with it, not bad. What do we got here? I take fire damage instead of physical damage from bleeding. I've already got that one. Let me see if it's better than the one I've got, though. Rings. That is called Blistering Bond. Huh. Thought I had it. I bet it's sitting in one of my stash tabs. Right there. Yep. Compare the two. Let's see. Not as much fire. Actually, that one's 26 as a base. So, yeah, I'll take the one with less of an impact on the cold.
Well, in that excursion.
It's hard enough to get your cold resistances up. All right, what do we got? One revive on that. Got 3 level 15 maps now. I think that's all I've got. Yeah, 2 in the stash, 1 on my inventory. I didn't even notice. Was there something for me to click in the boss room? It's up here. No, nothing for me to click. No idol dropped. And there's a unique map close by. I just didn't know how to get to it. Sealed vault. Pretty sure it requires an idol still. It opened. I thought the sealed vault required an idol. I thought that it did. I've been dancing around trying to get to this thing.
Brainless sheep.
I think I need to raise my stun threshold a little bit more. Ugh, that was close.
Another corpse to serve me.
That was really close. Come on. Pretty sure this is where you can get the Acheluis bloodletting. That'd be an amazing drop. I don't know if it would be great for this build, but worth some currency. I tend to not sell things that I might use later, though. Butthole. Apparently hit Z at some point. Wow. The pets are just melting things in here. I just hang out, let them do their thing. Oh, I've lost a wolf. 3 wolves, in fact. So, unsocket freezing mark. One. Yeah. Sometimes the pets kill them so fast I can't get a wolf out of it. Need one more wolf, because it caps at 8 at my current minion level. Come on.
Death.
There we go.
You.
So now I can re-equip freezing mark. It's got to be up here. Oh! You son of a... That detonated really fast. Oh man, that was close. I think I'm probably almost to the boss too. My energy shield was almost gone. And I hopped out of the way and the little fungus lady got me.
Cultists.
Stupid cultists. Okay. Let's refresh those. Screw you, dude. I'll just stay back here. I don't want to die when there's a chance to get an Otto Louis here.
Another corpse to serve me.
Pop. That's the bitch that killed me. Those things detonated so fast. She's doing it again. I need more wolves again. Pause it, just in case. So much crap. Fine. I like going into boss fights with full minions, because these don't revive.
I hate to destroy beauty. Too soon.
Seven.
Death, take you.
Pretty sure that it's just the boss left. Pause it, get that back in. Oh, nice. Wait. I got an opportunity here.
I need more time.
Yeah, I got it. Let's regen their life. Unsummon. All full health. Researcher Strongbox. I'll come back to it. I've died in narrow hallways like that with the researchers because sometimes the ground explodes. All right, here we go.
Come, sister. Let us bathe in their blood. Maneuver.
Woo. Son of a bitch. And I failed the map.
Maneuver. Withstand the test of time.
That's a damn shame. Damn shame. I went into it prepared. I just suck.
I have many services.
I've mentioned that before, I think, on my channel. I'm not a very good player. I got old man reflexes, but, you know, I enjoy the theory crafting of the game.
Let us hope.
So this build is definitely capable of killing those if it was played by somebody who knew what they were doing. So let me just quickly go over how it works. Presently, I've got a a Magi talisman for the higher crit chance, and it's got 6 levels to melee skills. I crafted this, God, when I was on my shaman, and I was thinking about going werewolf instead of plants. And I think I paid 20 exalts for all of the mats to craft it. So it was a good investment. I've looked at similar ones recently, and they were 7 to 8 divines for something comparable. I wish to get onslaught, but at least I got 13% attack speed. It's not onslaught, but it's decent. The helm I'm using is armor, energy shield, a little bit of rarity on it, and minion levels. The chaos resistance is a nice bonus, but chaos didn't really do that much to the Lich because it bypasses energy shield. And if I got energy shield, I would take any damage from it. So there's that. Chest piece. I kind of wish that I had one that had spirit with good armor and energy shield, but that's what I got. The resistances is kind of the key here. The max life there, that slot, if I could have hit spirit, it would have been helpful because as it stands, I've got nothing but wolves and 1 minion. And it uses all 118 spirit. Amulet, 3 Dominion skills, increased armor, increased energy shield, all elemental resistances, and some life regen, which is wasted. Rings, I bought this one yesterday with, what was it? I think it was just the cold damage and rarity as a blue, and I managed to slam it and get it to this. I was quite happy with that outcome. I haven't invested into the quality of it yet, but I probably should do that. And based on the settings of it, probably increase cold damage. Probably be the best call. The other ring is also a breach ring. It's got flat lightning and cold, dexterity, numeric percentage increase cold damage, which rolled really bad from abyss crafting, but good resist on it. The scepter, plus 3 Dominion skills and 36 spirit was, I think 34 was what I needed in order to hit the ability to use at least 1 minion with the wolves. That cost efficiency does not affect reservation of minions. There's a separate one that can increase it by 8%, but I gain nothing by getting it. So yeah, anyway, allies in your presence deal 89% increased damage, and minions have increased life. That's huge. The boots, 30% move speed, fire resist, stun threshold, and increased energy shield. The attribute requirement doesn't matter. And the build definer for the Lich is the Death Articulated Gloves, because you lose 5% of your life per second. But with the Lich build, if you have energy shield, you don't lose life. So this is basically just a rage regen item with chaos resist and attack speed. So kind of good to have. The belt, heavy on resists, as much as I needed to hit the cap, as you can see, 75 to all, right at that mark on cold. And for charms, I bought one of these guys, the Fall of the Axe. God, I want to say it was day 3 of the league. I think I got it for 30 exalts because exalts were still valuable, and the inflation hadn't happened yet. I wonder what they're at now. Let's just reset this. Fall of the Axe. How much are they now? 13 annuls, which is how much in a divine? Currency exchange. If I wanted to buy a divine, almost 3 divine. Well, 2.5. So yeah, glad I got that one early. I used the dousing charm because ignite hurts on energy shield, and thawing charm. So if I get frozen, I don't just stand there and get killed. For the passive tree, I leveled as a minion build, and I used where are they at? Talisman. I used this item right here. Starting, I think I got my first pair at level 16. No, it was 18. It summons up 8 companion hyenas at, or maybe it's 6 at low levels. But if you quality it up, they have 20% more life. And early on, it's not really viable until like level 23, I think it is. Basically, while leveling, I skipped past all this garbage and made a beeline for the increased life nodes and these fire resist nodes up here. That's 40 fire resist and plus 3 to the maximum. And then, where was it? I think it's here. Yeah. So basically, as soon as I got this node here, I was able to switch over to the Infernal Legion on those gloves. And I was able to do that because of this lovely chest piece right here, the Tabula Rasa. And this is my second character. My first was a shaman. And the Tabula Rasa has this wonderful feature. And if I do minion, Ellie, you can see minions have increased elemental resistances. I've got a few of those. So you literally can just drop them in there, 6 of them, if you need. As soon as you get to the point where you get your minions to 80% life or fire resistance, they become almost immortal to the damage done by Infernal Legion. So you only have to despawn them by weapon swapping like every 2 to 3 minutes. As you can see, I've been standing here all this time chatting, and you can see the minions are losing life very slowly. And this Tabula Rasa is like the most powerful power leveling item in the game. It has no stats, but you can socket 6 jewels into it and pull them back out whenever you want. Tremendous game changer. I highly recommend it. If you're thinking about making an alt, get one of those. They're cheap. They are for now. As the league goes on, for some reason, they go up in value. I'm not sure why. See, I've got this gold amulet here. I'm going to drop that in my stash. The stash is almost all whites. There's a couple of blues in there, but it's almost all white bases. Later on in the game, when I start feeling I have enough currency for it, I'll usually start crafting a lot of stuff. Let's see if they fixed the ability to use a chance orb on talismans yet. They did. They did. So that was a stealth nerf. That was something that you could not do. So let's see. Market panel. We're going to look for talisman. There's only 4. 5. What are they, and how much are they worth? Oh, that's a lapis amulet. So what are they worth? That one's worth 1 exalt. $490 exalts. Ash bark talisman. Is there such a thing as an ash bark talisman? It's a white? There is. Can it be chanced? That's the question. Let's see if there's any others that are valuable. That was Fear of the King, right? Yeah. Hysseg's Claw, we know, can be done. Talisman. The Flesh Poppet. The hell is that? Oh, has to be unique. The hell is that? Does it always roll the same? Or does it have level ranges on it? Level required 50 to 40. What the hell is it? Copy a random modifier from each enemy in your presence when you shapeshift into an animal form. Modifiers gained this way are lost when you next shapeshift. That's kind of a niche thing, isn't it? A cheap poor man's headhunter. So, each enemy in your presence could be cool, but the damage on it kind of sucks. So anyway, there's only 4 possible. Fury of the King, can it roll multiple level ranges? It can. It grants level 20 Molten Crash. So that's item level 86. Normal. I bet the community probably doesn't know yet. What am I doing? 83 for 6 exalts. I bet dude didn't know what he's got there. Come on. Come on, load time. Somebody's going to snipe it. Yoink. Dude's got a bunch of them. How much is the chance orb? The first thing we do is we find out if they are chanceable.
I'll post it right away.
They are. All right. So item level 84, level 19. It's worth 5 divines at that level. And if we go equipment filters, 3 sockets. Order 2. I sort by the skill level. 555 exalted, so it's like 3 divine. How much is a chance omen. 10 divines. Offers are 9. So basically, the omen of chance prevents it from destroying the item, so it guarantees it will give it to you. Like, let's see here if I can find one. What's it called? Splintering Club. I think it's called Splintering Club. Spiked. So trench timbre, relatively cheap. But if you get one with 3 sockets, or 2 sockets as a base, not corrupted, three divines for non-corrupted, and if you happen to get one that is corrupted with 3 sockets, 29 divines. So in the previous season, you could go in, search for the augmentable sockets types, and you find one that was not corrupted as such, and then you slam it with corruption, and it has a fairly high chance of getting an extra socket, or it did, and then you could flip it for, you know, a profit of, well, based on the investment. You might brick 5 of them and then land the socket, but that's worth 29 divine on this server. Last season, about mid-season, I was, honestly, I'll just show you. Spiked Club. We go Spike Club, like that. Boom. There are none in the normal category with 2 sockets that are not corrupted. So those are fairly rare. You can, or you could, last season, buy a normal Spiked Club with 2 sockets, an exceptional, buy an Omen of Chance, slam it, and that was just out of the gate worth like 30 divines for a 2 socket uncorrupted. And if you managed to corrupt it with the 3rd socket, it was 100 divines. And I made quite a bit of currency last season doing that. Giving my currency tricks here, I guess. Giving away the farm. I still can't believe I got killed on that. That map has failed. It's a boomer. But it's good to know that the how do I put it? It's good to know that the whites can now be converted. So if I find a standard level 86, normal item level 86, and we're going to go talisman. There is 0. 85. 0. 4. Okay, so we got a Fang talisman here. That could be cool. 4 exalts? Sure. All right. Let's see what happens. Currency exchange. I'm going to buy another Omen, Orb of Chance, rather. And let's see
All right, your order is registered.
if we get lucky. Let's see, what's it called? Chance. Here? Yes, Omen of the Ancients. Let's see what happens. YOLO. So, it did not change the item level. The idea here is you're guaranteed to hit a unique when you use an Omen of the Ancients. It's just a matter of, did you roll a unique that has any value? This one did not, obviously. It's a shame those can't roll with higher stats, because that's a level 0 or level 1 usable talisman, but they're fairly common. I've already got one on my stash. It's probably just as good. 17 to 23, 1 point difference. Don't care. But yeah, it's fine.
Yes?
I'm sure that that's not got any value. Amor. The next one is how much is a Chaos Orb these days? Currency exchange. Chaos for Exalted is over 3. So this one here, item level 84. I'm going to go snatch that one for 6 because I don't care. I'm having fun.
I'll do you proud.
One more time. Ancients. I only had one of those. 17. 16 is the next bid, so screw it. For Christ's sake, my mouse is giving me trouble these days. Yeah, sure.
Right away.
Yeah, fine. I'm only going to do the one. I'll go 10. All right, here we go. What are we going to get? Hysseg's Claw with level 19. Oh. If I'd have come up with a 20, that might have been useful, but I've already got one of these. So how much is a Hysseg's Claw? I mean, I'm certain I lost money on that. Let's search for that, and we copy stats, and we see grants that 19, 1 exalt. Oh yeah, big money. So wasted the currency, but if you can chance them, it's just a matter of what can you potentially get from a chance, and if you get a high item level one, then what is it potentially worth? I think it was Fury of the King. That's the only one that had any real value to it. And that one is valued based on the level of the skill associated with it. But that one, they got listed as a mirror, which probably ain't realistic, given the next tier is a 19 and it's 3 divine equivalent. We know what this is, 67%. If I used bear skills, that wouldn't be bad. Wonder what that can roll. 809? pretty good. So as you can see, there is some value in these. It's greatly dependent upon what the rolls are. The reduced attack speed. That one corrupted to increase the physical damage from fire. 6 glory every 2 seconds. So that's a very variable number there. I don't know why they took the ability to see what the roll potential is out of the results. That may be an option that I haven't seen. But in the previous seasons, when you search for an item like this, it would show you what the roll range was, the potential. Kind of a bummer they removed that. Yeah, well, that's quite a bit of currency wasted trying to chance them, but hey, we know we can be chanced now. And the fact that the talisman can be chanced. I did one without the Omen of the Ancients on the our Ashbark talisman. So if somebody were really rich and like a lot of the folks who random roll for Headhunter, they could potentially roll these and see minimum item level, say 83. There's 4 and none of them higher. I chanced the one that was 84, but it wouldn't have mattered. 86 is the one that hit level 20 skills. But one could theoretically chance these out for high-level rolls, and with 3 divine ain't terrible, especially if you can if you have a quantity of chance orbs. I just don't know how rare they are. You know, the chance of hitting the item, it matches the item level. It might be worth it. It might not. I don't have a bunch of them to work with. So I got 4 viewers right now. Help me out with this. Should I waste the currency on this one, the 6 exalts? It's level 83. Anyone? I know, right? YOLO? Screw it. We're going to try it.
Bye then.
I'll just do it here. Doesn't matter. 1 orb of chance.
I'll post it right away.
And it'll go away. You know it will. Yeah. Poof, gone. I think I got sidetracked there. We talked about the items, the equipment I was using. Well, here's the passive tree. It's a little bit convoluted, but as I mentioned, when I was leveling, I bypassed all this stuff in the middle and went straight up here, picked up fire resistance for the minions, and then I was pretty much just letting the minions do almost all the work. I would just occasionally swap out and do the oil barrage. And as I made my way further over into the druid section, I started unlocking some abilities that made it worthwhile for me to be in shapeshift form. This one here was a huge bonus. It kept the uptime on the minions, and I was then able to swap out some of the minion resist jewels from my chest piece to things that would give me more damage and more energy shield. I'm currently working my way around here to get to this extra energy shield and max mana, because the Unholy Might goes up based on every 100 mana. This one here, minion life and life mana regen. That's the one I was looking for earlier. Increase life and mana regeneration rate for each minion in your presence up to 40%. So I hit that cap immediately because I've got 10 wolves. I'm trying to remember which way I went first. I believe, yeah, I came down this way. I hit this jewel socket, made my way over here, and then got to Lord of the Wilds so that I could equip a scepter. My initial scepter was just 2 minion levels, and I think it was 48 spirit. I've discarded it since. But once I picked up this, then the minions started being more powerful. I made my way up this way. I picked up this one first for onslaught for the companions. Then this one, elemental resistant life. And this one was a game changer, honestly, to pull into getting into melee. It made it worthwhile because my damage scaled based on how many minions were nearby. And with Hysseg's Claw, it's pretty garbage. But when you increase that damage by 80%, because I didn't really have any other things that boosted my damage elsewhere, that was a big hit. I came down this way next, got the elemental resistances here, and came over for the minion life, and then landed finally at minion damage, and I do damage. And that's kind of where we're at. Made my way down here, got extra rage, and minions have attack speed and damage per rage, which is now 62. This is rage on hit, more rage while shapeshifted on all those nodes. So honestly, as these things started being picked up, the damage started scaling drastically. This one is Energy Shield gives armor and reduced slowing potential on you. Handy. And Ancient Aegis for armor and Energy Shield from the body armor, which is, as I mentioned, 935 and 340. There's far better out there, I'm sure. That's what I've found. I think I crafted that from like a 4 affix or maybe a 3. For my amulet, I've got this thing anointed way over here. Increased presence, area of effect, and minion area of effect, so the ignite is bigger. And that's what I've got on my jewels too, I believe. Here, present area of effect, ignite magnitude, freeze threshold, and skill speed while shape-shifted. And this one is ignite magnitude, minions deal damage, some resist, which isn't really important, and minion crit. It's just the jewels that I found that were decent. Probably could swap that out for more energy shield at this point because the elemental resistances aren't necessary. Probably should do that. Let's see. Let's look. Energy. I've got a few of them. Max. We got critical hit chance, recharge rate, faster start. Don't need the life on kill. Stun threshold increase, ignite magnitude. What do we got here? The life on kill doesn't really help, but the other affixes do. So that's a definite maybe. Offerings, no. Negative attack speed rate. Hey, somebody bought that mantle I was talking about. Magnitude with critical hits. I think I'm going to go with this one because the recharge rate and the chill, everything but the life on kill is useful. So let's just swap that out. Come on. My mouse has recently started like activating twice every time I click once. I don't know why. We'll just dump this. Manage shop. One
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
and one.
Can I help?
I'm very saddened by the fact that I failed that vault. And I'm certain you can't run it again. It'll mark it as failed as soon as I try to open it.
I have a buyer.
Nice.
Oh, it's you.
Alright, let's dump that in there. Actually, we'll just pull those down here. I blew through a lot of currency for nothing there. I'd have to use my currency flipping technique. I'm certain that, yeah, you can't put it in there to start it again. And I've got no portals left, so it's a wash. Rip. What we got up here? Another sealed vault? I don't know what that is. If that's a sealed vault, I'll be so thrilled. I gotta make my way up there. Oh. Gotta go. My death rate sucks, and I don't have enough freaking waystones. Monsters penetrate elemental resistance and elemental weakness. No, thank you. Let's change that. I can live with that.
I will feast on your soul. Death, take you.
Not sure why that made that sound. Come on, you. I'll kite you around and let my pets kill you. What do you think of that? Oh, they break armor. That's nice. Yeah, pounce is actually not bad damage if you get the combo on it. Not bad at all. Shame the combo falls off so quick. The build is really starting to come online. It's just certain encounters, I just play parlay. And I don't know, maybe it's the ADD, you know, I can blame it on my ADD, I guess, that sometimes there's just so much going on at once on screen that I hyper focus and I can't determine what decision paralysis I think sets in. And I know that probably sounds like a cop-out, but the being on the spectrum thing was diagnosed on me some 10 years ago. I was in my late 40s when the doctors finally said, oh, neurodivergent, I think is the term. Ouch. That AoE hurt. Let's howl. That's weird. That snare had a 0% effect for a moment.
Death, take you.
Go get them, boys. Oh, thanks. I've been growing this thing for years. I'm quite a slacker. I don't know how to put timestamps into the chat, if it's even a thing. As you may have heard me mention a minute ago, the whole ADD thing. Sometimes I get hyper-focused and don't even look at the chat, because I forget. Unless I have like an audio trigger set up. Hey, somebody spoke.
All part of my plan.
And the beard isn't a fashion choice. It's just general laziness on my part. Just too damn lazy to shave on a regular basis. And I hate the way it feels in the 3 days after the shave. The prickly sensation of the neck. Oh, hate it.
Get out of my way!
Yoink. Come on, doggies. Sometimes they get stuck. They were just standing over there. Axemen. I'll just run back and forth, see what happens. What a shock. The minions just annihilated. Do. Ouch. Let's howl. We got a rogue exile here.
Too soon.
Don't make me kill you, he says. He used a life flask. No uniques. Of course, we could see that in the
No.
window. I don't need that, but I will take that. Full inventory, yay! And yes, I'm only looting stuff because of the potential for gold, and I'm broke. That actually might sell. With 21 chaos resist, strength, armor, and mana? Yeah, I'll do it.
Yes. What do you need? Take our guards.
Always keeping an eye out for things with level to melee skills and such. Accuracy, garbage. See what it rolls. Did it roll rarity? I probably kept it. And that actually might be worth crafting up. That one's going in the stash.
For my research.
Put that one here, off in the middle. The I'll craft this later tab. There's a lot of stuff there, as you can see. Manage shop. Fine, I don't care.
Good deal.
Oh, that's such garbage.
You did well in that excursion.
So, yeah, that's cheap.
The deal is made.
Okay, so the boss has been identified, and he's somewhere up north. Gotta wait for my rage to get full, then I can pop that. Hello, Vol Beacon. Hello, breakfast. There's Bugs Bunny. I don't know. I think that's who that was. Sure, why not? Quantity of items, probably crap. I don't see anything about contains a unique, so I'm not going to boost it. I'll look at those later. Where the hell is he? Apparently he was pretty close to where I started. Kind of a bummer to see that number 63 million per hour. When I was in my 70s on this character, I was getting like 300 million per hour. It's a beautiful thing. What do we got? Doriani? Oh, no. It's Crazy Flame Lady. Howl. And she is toast. That's how I should have played when I fought the Blood Twins. I just, I don't know, spaced out. Brain didn't process what was going on screen.
Acceptable.
At this point, the gold is more valuable to me than the regals.
The deal is made. Let us hope that now lies dormant.
So, if anybody gives a crap, this is the skill rotation and why I'm set up this way. So, basically, when I get full rage and it's off cooldown, Lunar Blessing. So Lunar Blessing is basically a buff that you cast on yourself and all of your minions that gives you extra damage as cold. When you quality it up to 20%, it gives an extra 10%. So that's 68% extra damage as cold. So if you scale your damage of any type, doesn't matter what it is, extra damage is based off of that. So that one I got Cold Mastery, Elemental Armament, Cooldown Recovery, and Concentrated Area, because it rains down these little white, they're almost like comet of moonbeams rain down, and those moonbeams do damage. As you can see, each time that they hit, they have a number of different damage types that they're doing. And if I unequip Concentrated Area, you can see the numbers drop drastically. 13,000 DPS, 16,000, almost 17. And then when I actually get the buff, this is going to change, as you can see. Each one of those moonbeams that's raining down has potential to strike an area and deal that much damage. So the buff faded before I reached full rage. The second ability that I use primarily is Lunar Assault. This is basically you strike your claws out this way. It's Lunar Assault. It is a mana-intensive skill unless you have mana conservation, or what's it called? Efficiency. So that's why I went here on mana cost efficiency, and I've got that on my helm so that instead of this skill costing 140 mana per cast, it's at 79. It's actually viable when you start getting some efficiency. I don't have any mana leech. I found that it was useless because I don't do that much physical, and they made the leech support for elemental into a what's it called? Oh God, can't think of the name. One of these. Right there. Mana leech from skills recovers on elemental damage. So, lineage. That's the word I was trying to think of. Lineage support. But because you can't leech from elemental damage anymore, the only thing I found really was to just lower the cost that things have innately. Oh yeah. So on Lunar Assault, I'll get back to this one. Elemental Armament for more elemental attack damage. Rapid attacks. Deep freeze, so that when you do freeze something with that skill, it freezes for longer. And cold exposure. If I happen to crit the enemy, it gets cold exposure automatically applied, which lowers the resistances by 20%. And then Balter's Vengeance. This is a massive increase in damage. So when you freeze the target, for each rage you have, all damage that you and your allies do is 1% more cold damage, or extra cold damage. So I've got a maximum of 62 rage. So usually I'm at full unless I've just howled. And so that's 62% extra cold damage. So that means I'm freezing other things more frequently. It really stacks up. If you're playing anything that's dealing cold damage, this is one to get if you have rage. The Skeletal Warrior just comes from the Scepter. I run those in order to increase the damage from the Wolf Pack because of muster. Right there, 7% more damage for each different type. So the Wolf Pack counts, the Storm Mage counts, and that's all that I've got the Spirit for. So I had to, rely on the Rattling Scepter for another 7% more damage. Once I've frozen a boss or a really tough rare, then I'll start my right click is Shred, and that skill basically hit as fast as you can, do as much elemental damage as you can while it's attacking, close combat for 30% more because it's a close range skill, and long fuse is there for these ice fragments. The longer the fuse is, or the longer their detonation time, the more damage they do per explosion. And when you're fighting a boss, like the last one that I just fought, I think I said she's toast. Because basically I got her down to about 30% before her freeze wore off. And that's when cross slash is used. You basically take both claws, rake around yourself, and grab all the ice fragments that you created using the shred ability, and you throw them at the boss, and they all explode instantly, eliminating the need for their fuse. But their fuse duration is based on the damage, which is why she dropped from 30% to 0. If I was stacked more for damage with melee and not so much in the minions, I imagine that the damage potential is really there to where you could probably get a freeze on quickly and then absolutely annihilate a boss from 70% to 0. I imagine that's the thing. But that one's heavy swing because it converts physical damage to cold. Execute, so if they're low life, it does more damage, 50% more. Biting Frost for more damage against frozen unique enemies. Cold Attunement for increased damage with cold, but less with others. And that's the majority of what I use. Pounce is my minion summoning skill. I've got 8 little wolves. So once I get up to 8 wolves from Pounce, because they're permanent, they don't revive, but they're permanent until they do die, you slot in Freezing Mark after you've got 8, or whatever the limit is at your level. And Freezing Mark will increase the cold damage and freeze build up on whatever you've hit with the mark. A boss or a rare, etc. Holy Descent regenerates life and reduces the effect that curses do on you by 50%. So if you're slowed, you can, if it's a curse slow, you can just pounce right where you're standing fighting a boss or something, and that gives a period where you're not slowed as much. It's really good against things with auras. Curse auras. Culmination, this is one that I've experimented with here, that really only helps for the Pounce ability itself. When you build up the combo, you deal more damage. And 20% more, it gets pretty good. When I'm fully enraged and using Lunar Blessing, the Pounce to the next enemy is like 30k, which isn't nothing as an AoE. Oil Barrage, I occasionally will use Devour, and I don't get any life from it, but it gives me power charges. I stock it with Profusion so I can get an additional charge. Crater, so that when I use it, it has to have a corpse nearby to use it, I think. So let's see, what is it? R. No, E. Yeah, you can't use it while there's no corpses around. It's just a dead ability. But if there's a cullable enemy or a corpse, then you can use Devour to leap at them, dealing a pretty good amount of damage and everything around them. And it gives you power charges. If there's a corpse nearby, you can just eat it and get the power charges as well. Fist of War increases the damage, obviously. I've got one of those in my bag that I'm not using anymore, or I did. Fist of War 2 is better than 1. So let's see here. Where's it at? Gems. This. There we go. So we'll change that up. Fist of War 2. Again, the Oil Barrage is the big lightning breath thing that you can use periodically. Rage Forged, so that it can spend Rage to deal 35% more damage. Attack speed, it seems like it wouldn't be good, but it actually is, because attack speed makes it tick faster than per second. It comes down to attacks per second. Channeling it, by holding it in with power charges, you can increase the damage. And projectile acceleration, because it is a projectile, it does more damage. So it only says 6,000, but it gets pretty good, especially if you get full power charges, full rage, and if you get this empowerment. Let's see how much damage it does as extra. It also applies exposure. Not enough about that. Back to the mapping. I was making my way up here to see if that is another hidden temple, or what is it called? Sealed vault. It might be. I'm not sure. Again, going for experience. Take a sip. Should have shapeshifted sooner.
Get out of my way.
Here's the howl. The increased damage. Let's go back this way. They freeze so well with that ability. It has like 350% freeze buildup. A brine maiden? What's she doing in here?
Death, take you.
I probably ought to try to do Zest or something. Want one more level. I'm going to finish this level before I start trying bosses. Because the next level point is a increase 30% more increase of energy shield and mana. Alright, Researcher Strongbox. Juicing it all the way up. Contains one additional rune. Ooh, wonder what that could be.
Too soon.
Oh, come on. There we go. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, nothing fantastic, but not bad. Boss. Script. I'm here. What is it? Oh, it's that guy. Oh, I didn't get it off in time.
I need more time.
Bitch.
The tail.
Watch the tail indeed. A tier 5 iron ring. What's that? A lot of bright orange items there. What? Item level? 82. That's fine. We got a shrine. We got some rares. Garbage.
Zest is a strange. What do you need?
Garbage.
Yes, mate.
Tier 1 lightning on that bow. Leeches. Crit chance. I think that's a pretty good base. I think it is. See, arrow speed, projectile speed, lightning to attacks.
That gold is worth more than
I'll throw that in the stash.
Could
no. Fuck it. Let's throw it in the stash or into the trader. I don't know. 3 exalts because there's no really high rolls on it. That one, I think, has potential to be really good. The leeching as life is probably the only problem, but you can get leeches. Oh, you probably hit that with a rune or a essence for bow skills or attack skills and roll the bones. How much? I'll throw it in there for 50 exalts.
Seems like
We'll see if it sells. And that was a tier 5 ring. Not useful for me, but I'll throw it in the stash here. Another 50 exalt. Screw it.
someone want that.
I'm going to go back in and kill the rest of these rears because Grandpa needs money.
I will squash you. None can oppose me.
Got a twofer on that one. Yeah, the damage on single target isn't terrible if I remember to hit the right buttons. Hello, Mr. Wisp. How you doing?
Too soon.
Mm-hmm. Too soon indeed. Why did the duration of that stop? That's what I want to know. Wait. Pause. Did I change the cooldown on that? No, cooldown recovery. It should be far less than that. Oh, I bet it's a map affix. Yeah, 30% less cooldown recovery rate. That's why. Where'd the wisps go? There he is. Hello, Shrine.
Another corpse to serve me.
Mm-hmm. Next. Oh, can go that way. And that'll do it. All content cleared. Just the way I like it. Dummy. Dummy, dummy.
I have many services.
Oh, what do we got here?
Acceptable.
Scepter. I don't think you can use
Collect more.
a what is it called? Omen of the Sovereign on it. In fact, I'm certain you can't unless they changed it. I'm gonna hit this thing. It's got tier 3 spirit, 53% with minion. That's already valuable. Thought that I right-clicked. Mana regenerate. I gotta go for it. Didn't hit the minion levels. Still possible to hit it though.
Have an order?
My essences. Oh, I got essences here somewhere. In here. I can't remember if scepter is considered armor or what. Is there an essence for scepters? Off the POE2 DB. Let's see if I can pick this up in OBS. No, it won't let me pick it up in OBS. Oh well. So anyway, POE2DB, modifiers, scepters as an offhand. It's considered a one-handed weapon? Didn't know that. Allies and presence deal % extra damage is an essence from command. But if it doesn't have minion levels, it's not worth the trouble. It says it's a weapon.
What's new?
Currency exchange. Well, I need to slam an exalt at it. Cap it out.
Can I help?
And then I'm going to go here and say suffix. That's the one. There are only two? Fucking, I'll buy a couple of them
I'll
for
fill
that
the
price.
as soon as I can.
I can't use a knot on it. What am I thinking? Preserved. YOLO. I don't have the currency to re-roll it, so I'm just going to YOLO it. Damn it. I mean, it's a start. Without minion levels, it's effectively worthless. And there's no way to deterministically get that. I don't. Oh well. I don't know what to sell it for. Wasted a bunch of currency on it, but screw
I'll
it.
do what I can to sell it for you.
You know what? I'll see if it'll go for 10. It might. It might not. We can do that. Forge, huh? The Colossus. I hate the Colossus. Really, really hate it.
Not quite hot enough here for my tastes.
That's a good start. Okay. It's got the rarity and quantity. That's all I care about.
You should have served me. Another corpse to serve me.
Couple of perfect orbs, but not the ones that I want. Hello, Mr. Wisp. How you doing, buddy? Wisps are kind of garbage. I mean, no, I bother with them. +1 to chest level. We'll go ahead and raise that up a little bit. Quantity of items. Ornate. Is it really worth it for ornate? It could be. Change an additional unique item. Winter hags. I hate that. Hate the winter hags. Gargantuan life flask? What's that? What did I get? Blood of the warrior.
Your soul is forfeit. Suffer. Return to nothing.
Not sure where to go. These maps are always a bit of a maze. Damn it. I'm above 90% experience in the level, so that means I'm about to die. It is the way. See that shit? Almost died from it. Fucking ranged attacks. Come on. Come on.
Death, take you.
How much damage am I doing here? 39, 40. I hit 42,000 there for a sec. 49.
Too soon.
Come on. Just a little bit more XP. I really don't want to go up against the boss until I level, because this boss can one-shot you.
Get out of my way.
This might do it. Yay! Finally, 89. I died so many times on my way to that. An extra 200 energy shield or so. And more mana. Is the boss? No.
Death, take you.
What the hell's the boss at? Oh, way up there. A topaz ring? What's that? The burrower. I've got one of those. Hmm.
Go on. Who sent you? What do you need?
It's a tier 1 evasion. An ES. I don't know. It's only got fire resist. Not worth crafting up, I don't think.
Acceptable.
I didn't even see I got a crown of eyes in that pile.
Our gold is worth more than this. Goodbye.
What the hell is that? Increase and reductions to spell damage also apply to attacks. Wow, that could be huge for a hybrid. There's an awful lot of increased spell damage nodes right next to where I pathed. Let's think about that. How much is the blood of the warrior? Blood. God, I can't type. Blood of the. I bet it's super cheap. Yep, 1 exalt. Crown of eyes. So it starts at 7 and they're all corrupted. We'll invert the price. Invert the price and see what they're worth. Okay, so that one was exceptional. No way. Okay, let's just see here. Equipment filters. People hit that with multiple corrupts in order to get 3 sockets. 65 exalts with 2. 65 divines with 3. Interesting item, though. If I say in-game filter, I'm sorry, miscellaneous corrupted, no. It's fine. 9 to 10. Good to know. The Burrower. Pair them side by side and figure out which one's better. One's got more mana regenerate. One has more lightning resist. Better some.
We need to
Alright, fine. Disenchant.
if you must.
Now I'm gonna have my stash just filled with white rings. Tier 1 cold and strength on a chaos resist ring. I'm going to put that in my sell stash for 25 exalts.
I'll do what
Screw
I
it.
can to sell it for you.
The tier 1 cold makes it have some value. I wonder. Did I? No, I haven't unlocked the Waystone. Damn it. Make the zigzag all the way up there. Excuse me. Alright. Gotta fight the Colossal Guardian. Yuck. Ooh, this is lucky. A haste shrine right before the boss. Come up this side. That's new. Never seen him come over that way. Oh, he is so fucking dead. Can't portal out. Well, did kill some
Have you found
bosses with this build now, so time to fight some real ones, I guess.
Find more beach remnants.
Indeed.
Zest is a string. What do you need? Take our gold and go. Goodbye.
Pretty sure I've got some shards here. Yeah, I got petition splinters. Grab 50 of those. Grab 50 of these. Really? Can't split it. And I don't have any of those, do I? Oh, I do. I got 43 simulacrum splinters. And I got enough for nearly every boss. I'm just a little bit short of the simulacrum, which I'll do last. I need 7. I don't feel like farming them. I need 7, so 14 maybe? 15. That 7. Dude, 15. Sure. Go.
All right, your order is registered.
All right. Stay tuned. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to go use the restroom and fill up my pipe, and I'll be right back. Actually, my wife reminded me I haven't eaten today, so I probably should cut this a little short, and I'll pick the stream again after I've gotten some food in my belly, and then I'll go through and do the 4 bosses that I've got splinters for. So tune in for that. Bye.